It's nice to come back into your circle again.
It's nice to have
and
you.
to say hellos to yous all. And we know that you've been doing all sorts of the things while we've not been here. And some of the things say's very, very good. And some of the things say's not quite so good as they should be. And you've got to learn to, you've got to forget yourself. And you've got to rely on what comes to you. You must not think that it's all your, your imagination. It's a funny thing, because there's all the things that you say that you imagine, and there's not the things at all. There's the things that comes to you from the Spirit. And you did not think that you would be able to write, did you? Who knows?
No.
But there's the things that they will be saying, and they will be writing through you. But you must not do it too much. You know that, don't you? You've got to be careful.
Yeah.
And when you do it at home, you've got to, say the prayer first.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that the thing's all right. But be knows that your Lady Bill looks after you so that you do not do the things too much. That's what Spee says. And it's funny to be in the circle again, and we knows the little lady there, she's feeling very, very tired, we knows, but she's going to do the work all the same. Do you follow? And Zeus knows that the thoughts that you send out, they has lots of effects. Some of the effects you see, and some of them you don't see, and you do not know what's going to happen, do you? But Sue's been worried about somebody else, hasn't you? He knows. And Sue's got to learn to, what they say? Sue's got to accept what comes to you and knows that it will be for the benefit of your spirit. Do you follow? And Sue's got to use must not mind that you's not able to do all the things that you were able to do. That's what my lady finds too, that she's not able to do the things that she used to do all the time. But you've got to remember that you's on the earth plane, and so the body is of the earth, and the body, it gets tired, and it gets a bit worn out. And it's not always able to follow the things. And that goes for the other lady too.
Yeah.
He knows that Sue finds it difficult, but Sue's got to knows what you can do and does what you can. Do follow?
Yes.
And not tries to do too much. And for the gentleman there, he says he's got a brick wall. Of course he's got a brick wall. He's got he wants to find out too much. He's not taking the things as they comes and looking. He's always trying to get all the reasons and all the things behind. And he's got to learn to accept the things that comes from spirit and not query quite so much. That's difficult to say. Quite query, quite. I managing it.
Thank you.
And the lady there, she gets told to telling off from the spirit because she does not do all the things that she should do.
That's right.
But says he knows that she's going to try to let the spirit speak through you, because you should be doing on the, the platform work. And you've been told that many, many times. And you does not think that you will be able to. But he says, yes, you will be able to, and you will be quite surprised at what comes. Then you make it's like the plunging into the water.
Yes.
You think that you can't, and then you do it once, and then you find it will be much easier. So that's what we says to do.
Thank you.
And for the lady there, we know that you've been so worried, and we know that you has the things to be concerned about. But we want to says to you that we's going to look after you and gives you the help. And you know that a gentleman from Spirit comes very, very close to you, and you sees him, and he tells you what to do, doesn't he? Sometimes you do it, and sometimes you do not. But you've got to listen for him, because he's coming very, very close to you. And he will be coming even closer. That's what he tells you. And poor the gentleman, she's got the writing. She's going to have the things quite surprising. But we wants to tell you that you've got to be a little bit hard, because you've been a little bit too soft. You've letting somebody walks over you. And you've got to stand your own ground. Do you follow?
Yes.
And you must not do the things that's going to interfere with the work that you want to do for the Spirit. And we want you to do the healing, not only in the circle here, but we want you to start doing it outside as well. And you will find that you will be able to. Somebody saying, when you start, you always want to says that you give somebody with a pain the massage. They will take the massage, but they will not take the Spirit healing. And through the massage, you will be able to give the Spirit healing. And the big guy that's there with you for the healing, he will be able to do lots of things. So we want you to just remember that.
Thank you very much.
So will. And for the lady there, we want to tell you that you will find that you cannot do quite so much as you used to, but you will still be able to do what you want.
Thank you.
But you've got to look after the body, because the body is what carries the Spirit, and you cannot do the Spirit on the earth plane without the body. Do you know that?
Yes.
It's much more difficult than choose out of the body to influence the peoples and to let them know that you're still here. It's much easier than using the body to do that. So you just remember that. Oh, I've given you all, what you call it, a ticking off. But there thee knows that's in the circle. Sue's got lots of love, and Sue gives out lots of help, and Sue does help the peoples in the what you call the grey places, the peoples that not knows where they are, and as well as the people in the grey places, we want you to send the sorts to the little ones that's not had any times on the earth plane, that's gone back to the Spirit before they knows anything about lives on the earth plane. Sometimes it is necessary for them to touch the earth, and sometimes it is because of the peoples of the earth plane that they go to Spirit before they ought to, and then they've got to comes back some other times to do what they wanted to do this time. Do you follow?
Yes.
So we want you to send out the thoughts to the little ones. You always see the little ones, we knows, and you play with them, don't you? We knows. because then who's in the sleep state, then who comes to the spirit side of your life and who's able to see the people there. Oh, that's quite a long talk today, so now I must not stay any longer. And so I will just says to all of you, good night, and God bless you, and God bless all the people that you love, and God bless the people that you don't love, and God bless the families, and God bless all the peoples from the other side that's been with you in the circle. Also you did not see them, they was all here. So he says, good night.
God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.